So if you've dealt with a narcissist or a sociopath before, then you've heard the term cluster B personality disorder. So what is cluster B personality disorder? It is a umbrella term for 4 different types of personality disorders, which is histrionic, narcissism, antisocial personality disorder, which is a sociopath, or a borderline personality disorder. They all share overlapping symptoms like emotional dysregulation, impulsivity, and difficulty with interpersonal relationships. While each of them have their own set of specific symptoms, in real life behavior, these can tend to blur and look like one of the other type of personality disorder. So people with cluster B traits often rotate through 3 specific roles. So they have the victim, you have the persecutor, and you have the rescuer. So with the victim, life happens to them, and there's just no real accountability there. Then you have the persecutor, which is also the blamer and the critic. So before they feel like they're inferior, they can persecute you and blame you and make you feel worse about yourself. And then you have the rescuer, which is the good guy. The person who wants to show that they can do things for you, and they also want that affirmation consistently that they are the hero of the story. And you might be saying, so what's the difference? Well, that's a very good question. So let's run through some things that are specific to that personality disorder. So narcissists, they have this huge sense of entitlement. They think people owe them things. They have a ego that is hidden by a mask, and they have a lack of empathy. So borderline personality disorder, their main motive is, and how they operate is out of a sense of fear of abandonment. And so that disturbs who they are, so they have an identity disturbance. Histrionic, which people have now been calling petulant. This person craves attention. They may be very seductive, and they are very emotionally dramatic. So all of their emotions are heightened. An antisocial personality disorder, this person engages in deceit. They're very manipulative, and they have a lack of remorse for everything they do. So people are like, well, if the symptoms are so similar, then aren't they all like bad people? No. So they can look very similar on the surface, but at the core, they're very different. And so narcs manipulate out of ego. They're very ego driven, while people who are borderline may manipulate and have a symptom of manipulation due to their self, due to protecting themselves, and because they don't want to be left. And so when people are like, oh, well, it doesn't matter because it's all the same surface level and it's all affecting people in the same way, well, no, you can